It's game time on The Score, the place for local winter high school sports. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dog fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner. HammondLumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing, and a premium cinema experience. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas pellet and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan. From sales of computers and accessories to service, we're your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet. Our family is here for your family. Connected Credit Union. Building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU. Invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank. Making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. KMD Driving School in Oakland. Teaching your kids to drive for over 25 years. Kennebec Eye Care. 216 Main Street, Waterville. Your sight specialist. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, second-generation family-owned in Herman and Pittsfield, with all your grocery and shopping needs. And by SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
The Erskine Academy Eagles and the Leavitt Hornets, two Class B basketball teams on the boys' side that right now, if the season were to end today, would be on the outside looking in to the tournament. Welcome to Erskine Academy in South China, where tonight on The Score we will bring you live coverage between this Class B North matchup. The Erskine Academy Eagles representing Class B North and Class B South represented tonight by the Leavitt Hornets. Mike Violet, A.J. Knight, our Score crew here at Erskine Academy. Heel points needed. That's the sign on the door of both of these teams. Heel points needed, heel points wanted, heel points necessary to make it into the tournament.
Yeah, both, as we know, talking to the coaches ahead of the game, both of them talked about the necessary heel points. Because like you said, playoffs start right now, and these teams' season's done. They don't get any postseason action. And as we've seen, we've had Erskine Academy a couple times this season, first time seeing Leavitt. For Erskine Academy, I think it's got to feel like a season where they've been just so close on the season. They've had 10 games decided by 10 or less. They're 6-4 in them, but one of those games that was decided by 10 or less, you and I had MCI, where they gave up a monumental lead on the road. And so I think both these teams, you feel like you've left heel points on the board, so to speak. That
was as bad a loss, home or road, as you can possibly have. So that means that Erskine Academy under 500 coming in 6-7, right now number 13 in the latest heel point standings. And even to get a prelim game, they're not there right now at all. Meantime, Mike Hathaway's team, well, they are in the prelim mix right now, that's for sure, but you don't want to rely on that. They'd get a home game if the prelims were to start tonight. The Hornets come in the number 9 team, so they're right on the cusp of being in the top 8 with a 6-7 record as well. As a matter of fact, they're less than 1/100th of a heel point out of 8th spot, as the Poland Knights hold that right now. So this is a fluid situation that's going to get fluider, if I can use that word, or create that word here and now. Would you allow me the liberty of doing that?
I got it.
That's going to get more fluid is the best way to put it. But wins are necessary down the stretch here for both of these ball clubs.
Yeah, I think both teams desperate. And again, the other thing, too, these teams faced off. Erskine Academy won game 1 of the season, actually.
Yep.
And Erskine Academy got the win 58-50 in that one. So teams that have already seen each other once, though it has been a minute. And for Erskine, as we talked about, we've seen him a few times, left some games on the table. On the other side for Leavitt, playing a little bit with house money because based on what we heard from Erskine Academy scouting report, potentially starting 4 sophomores. And so a young team that's sort of finding its way, and even coaching staff talked about the fact that over the last month really likes what Leavitt is doing coming into this one.
Well, and one of those youngsters is Carter Slowbaum, a point forward, only a sophomore now, averaging over 18 points a game. He can score every which way from the outside, taking it to the basket. His intermediate shot is good as well. He plays superb defense. He handles the ball well and dishes the ball well. One of the real exciting young players to watch. That's Carter Slowbaum. He'll wear that as number 32 tonight for Leavitt.
And that always helps. Again, you talk about a young team. You expect them to get better as the season goes on. And one of the things I talk about a lot is the importance of sort of a pecking order. So with Slowbaum, right, you know who your number 1 option is, so everyone can sort of play off of that. And it's crucial, I think, just for the mentality of a team, knowing who your go-to guy is and then how his success offensively can kind of set up everybody else. And again, a scouting report on Leavitt, stop me if you've heard this in the modern NBA, they hit shots from the outside, they're really tough. They don't hit shots, then they're probably in for a long night. And on the road, you'd love to hit some of those shots early and take the crowd out of it.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's always interesting to hear what opposing coaches think of the team that they're playing tonight. In the case of Mike Hathaway, he gave us an in-depth scouting report on what he thought of Erskine Academy. He said, huge game for us, obviously, to try to hold on to a home prelim spot. They beat us in the first game of the year. We led early. Then we went cold. They turned us over a bunch. Their press was outstanding in the third quarter. If we defeat the pressure on offense and rebound on defense, I like our chances. They're a little bit older than us, but our young guys are pretty skilled. I just referenced Slowbaum, and we have good depth in our 10-man rotation. And they do have some depth, and that could be a factor here tonight against Erskine Academy, who seems to have a bit of a shorter bench.
Yeah, I think it'd be curious to see. The starting lineup has definitely changed since you and I last saw Erskine Academy, and I think you see a little bit still sort of trying to figure out what works, because I think in their last game, a win against, I think it was Waterville, they got 10 deep, so Erskine not necessarily shying away, and again, it was, I think, a 10-point win, so it wasn't a massive blowout or anything. So they got into their bench a little bit, but the big thing I took away from the last time you and I saw the Eagles is I think there's 3 different starters in the last time you and I had them on, so coach still sort of tooling with what works is a starting lineup, who can succeed coming off the bench, because, you know, some people don't respond well to that.
The tweakage continues. Yeah, it was a 10-point win over Waterville, 56-46 last time out for Erskine Academy, and last time out here for these Leavitt Hornets for them was a big win. God, who was that they played in that big win? Spruce Mountain that they played and won by a big-time score. The final in that one was 73-48, so they won by 25.
Yeah, and then the game against Mountain View, they had, I think it was the win before that. Slowbaum had 26, and then Gibbs, another sophomore, had 17. So I think very early on, if Leavitt's going to win this game, those two, but especially Slowbaum, is going to deliver offensively.
So a lot of stuff on the table tonight, and the heel points definitely necessary for each of these teams. Quick break. We'll come back, run down their starting lineups, get you ready for basketball between the Leavitt Hornets and the Erskine Academy Eagles right after this on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, our score crew back here live, Erskine Academy in South China. And fun fact, we found out from AJ Knight just moments ago that Erskine Academy was founded in 1883.
I mean, it's up on the wall, so.
I don't think basketball had been invented by James Naismith yet.
I believe that's correct, actually.
All
My
right.
biggest takeaway was that the school's got a few years on me.
It does. Starting lineups for Mike Hathaway's Leavitt Hornets. They'll go this way, and I will preface the starters for Leavitt by saying if I had the heights, I'd give them to you. They were not supplied. Brady Poulin starts at starts at the point. He is a sophomore. That's Brady Poulin at the point. The shooting guard, Jacob Gibbs, he is also a sophomore. AJ referenced him in our earlier conversation. Keegan Rainey is the small forward. He is a senior. Colin Schlobaum is their point forward, as they call him. He is a sophomore. Big guy in the middle is Cooper Morin. He is a sophomore. So it is Poland, Morin, Rainey, Gibbs, and Schlobaum for the Leavitt Hornets. For the Erskine Academy Eagles of Mitch Donner, they will go this way here tonight. Parker Studholm starts at one guard. He is 5'10". He is a senior. Gavin Fanjoy starts at a guard. He is 6'1" and a sophomore. Wyatt Mishu starts at a guard. He is 5'8" and a sophomore. Emmett Apple up front. He is 5'10" and a senior. And Landon Blodgett, the big guy in the middle, 6'3" and a senior. So again, Studholm, Fanjoy, Mishu, Apple, and Blodgett for the Erskine Academy Eagles. We're just about set for basketball. The opening tip between Erskine Academy and Leavitt. It's next. This is high school basketball on The Score.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day one. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
There's money in your unwanted metal. Clark Scrap Metals pays top dollar for any cars, trucks, or scrap metal that you want to get rid of. Stop over, we'll weigh it and give you a check. Got a big job that needs a major cleanup? We'll drop off and pick up one or more of our roll-off containers for residential or commercial work. And at Clark's, we crush cars. We travel statewide and offer fair prices. Locally owned for 3 generations, no one knows scrap metal like Clark's. In Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Online at clarkscrapmetals.com.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a biweekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWADs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our score crew back here live. Erskine Academy in South China, set for basketball as the Eagles and the Leavitt Hornets get ready to get at it here tonight. Second meeting of the season. Erskine Academy won the first one. And the Hornets wearing the dark uniforms tonight with the white numerals, and Erskine Academy in their home whites trimmed in the blue. We've got a big sports weekend tomorrow night. Big boys matchup. Camden Hills taking on Messalonsky. Game time 6:30 tomorrow night from Oakland. Live video and audio at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and on YouTube at Central Maine Sports. And then a double dip of hockey on Saturday. Presque Isle Coney at 1, Meso WGW, or whatever it is they're called now, because Lawrence is in the mix now. We need to add an L.
I just added an L.
All right, so WDGWL. They'll play at 7 at Jack Kelly Rink at Colby. It is Schlobaum on the tip here. And it's volleyballed up, and he ends up with the tip. So he won it to himself, which is a great way to do things. Here is Poland out front. Poland to bounce pass to Schlobaum. Colin Schlobaum hands it off on the weave to Gibbs. Gibbs in the right corner for Poland. Back to Gibbs. Foul line left to Rennie. Rennie down low to Morin. Morin circles in, kicks it out in three-point land for Gibbs. A long one for three. Got it. Good start for Leavitt. They lead at 3-zip.
Again,
and
no, they're going
to pressure.
I was going to say, no, they're going to want to hit it from deep.
All right, in the front court now, Apple. Back to Mishu. Mishu loops it over the defense. Goes over on the far sidelines there to Studholm. I lost his number for a second. Now back out front, it's Fanjoy. Fanjoy to Apple. Emmett back on the left for Studholm. Studholm circles to the top, goes on the right to Mishu. Now cross court, Blodgett in three-point land, and Landon knocks it down. Big guy with the big three. It's 3-all. Not normally his spot on the floor, as we have come to see. We have a shoe tying incident going on. That is taken care of. Tying the shoe there, Gavin Fanjoy. He's all laced up, and we're set to go. Here's Poland. Brody Poland to Schlobaum. Gets a pick. The roll from Moore. We've got a whistle, and Schlobaum got fouled on the play, called by the official right behind him. The foul's on Parker Studholm. And it'll be an inbounding situation here for Leavitt right down below us. Jacob Gibbs to Poland. Brody, a sophomore. To Schlobaum. Averaging over 18 points a ball game now. Schlobaum popping out foul line left is Gibbs. Gibbs back over to Schlobaum. Squares up for three. It's short off the front rim. Rebound comes right out to Gibbs. New opportunity here for Leavitt. Here's Poland. Poland knocked away, but it goes right over to Gibbs. Gibbs back over to Poland. Good defense being employed here by Wyatt Mishu. Popping out is Rennie. Rennie to Morin. Morin angles to the left. Hands it off on the weave to Gibbs. Hand off to Poland. Poland to the elbow. Nothing there to Morin. Morin gallops in, and he lost it, I believe, off his own thigh. He did. And it's a turnover by Leavitt. And it'll be an Erskine Academy basketball here. 2 minutes in, 3-3. Into Blodgett, or up to Blodgett. Not a Studholm. Jump pass, foul line left to Apple. Apple trapped. Gets away from it to Mishu. Mishu goes in, angles up, no good. We got a whistle as he went up. And Mishu, with that drive, he was kind of off balance in no man's land, but he drew a foul, and that's the most important thing, obviously. Got himself to the line.
Yeah, it was a nice job of his body controls. You saw there in the mid-state instant machine instant replay as he's able to move the ball out so he could still get the shot up.
So at the line here, Wyatt Mishu. Mishu, a 5'8" sophomore, hits. 4-3, Erskine Academy. Up by 1, 5:49 to go in the first. Mishu with one more, dips, fires, hits. 5-3, Erskine Academy. 1-2-2. Semi-zone trap. In the backcourt, Gibbs. Gibbs gets it to Schlobaum. Goes in, the runner doesn't go, follows his own miss, got blocked there, but a foul's going to be called on Studholm. The mid-state machine replay will tell the truth.
Take a look. I mean, he's got his offhand on him, but again, you and I talked about enough contact to call a foul. I don't think so.
At the line is Colin Schlobaum. Schlobaum ready, dips, fires, got it.
Worth noting, too, Mike, Studholm's got to take a seat because that's his second.
Yep, so Derek Brand's in, 5'8" freshman. Saw a lot of him in the MCI game that we did. So he is in quickly as Studholm with 2 fouls in the first 2:23. Second one is good. 5 all. All right, in the backcourt. Erskine Academy gets it over to Apple. Apple right at midcourt. That's a bad place to be. Lobs it over the defense to Mishu. Mishu hooks a pass. I think that was intended for Fanjoy, but it went right through him to Brand. Now on the baseline, Blodgett. Back outside for Mishu. Mishu baseline, kicks it out in three-point land. Brand for 3, no. Rebound high, and it's out of bounds, I believe, off Emmett Apple. It is. And it will go to Leavitt.
Erskine Academy, right, found points with Blodgett hitting that corner 3. Good to see his extended defense, but he's got some size on Leavitt. Like to see him work the post.
Let's play some old school, throw it down into the box basketball, huh?
As my father would say, everybody's got to have post moves.
Mishu. The fadeaway pop. Oh, Schlobaum, silky smooth there, 7-5.
No defense against that. Just a good shot.
Leavitt steals. Schlobaum steals, lays it up and in. 9-5, 4 in a row by Schlobaum. Actually, 6 in a row by Schlobaum. 2 free throws before that. Jump pass over to Blodgett. Blodgett got fouled by Schlobaum. That should have been called. Whip off in the left corner. Apple doesn't take the 3. Spins it back out. Foul line left to Mishu. Mishu goes under. Up. No good. Follows. Oh, the follow on the miss there by Fanjoy, and he got fouled. Gavin Fanjoy, very athletic follow of the miss by Mishu, and Fanjoy's going to the line.
Actually, foul was before that, Mike. Foul was on the shot.
Okay.
Not the follow.
Well, it looked good anyway. Mishu shoots, hits.
You like to see it. Follow misses.
9-6. Trent Holst coming in for Leavitt. Also coming in, number 0, Mason Henderson. Coming out, Morin. Coming out, Rennie.
Henderson, you and I are familiar with football season. There's a kid that can fly. It's Henderson.
He can absolutely motor. 2 free throws, 9-7. Mishu hit them both. Here's Poland. Poland to Schlobaum. Schlobaum, foul line left. Stops at the elbow, kicks it out to Henderson. Henderson to Poland. Poland angles around, goes back up top to Holst. Now to Schlobaum. Schlobaum stops, launches from 3, got it. He is some kind of smooth, Mr. Man.
I don't know if anybody heard us mention in the pregame, sophomore.
Yep, 18 points plus per game. Blodgett, good lead pass to Fanjoy. Fanjoy goes in, got fouled by Henderson. So Henderson literally with sprinter speed. I can't say if I remember he is the leading sprinter in the state, but he's one of them.
I mean, if I'd like to meet the kid that's faster than him. If
he
so,
is lightning. We saw him in that Leavitt football game. Long one from downtown left corner is no good there by Apple. Rebound is cleared by Poland. Here comes Poland. Brady with a stutter step, not a slow bomb. Slow bomb, fakes left, goes right. Can't use it, hands it off to Henderson. Henderson to Dane Cabral. Now they kick it back outside. It's tipped to Schlobaum. Schlobaum to Poland. Mike Hathaway up off the bench, shouting instructions. Mike, of course, is Henderson's coach on the football field as well. Coach of the Leavitt Hornets. Schlobaum to Poland. Coming down to 3 minutes left. Some fancy dribbling there by Poland. Penetrates, and all that fancy dribbling turned into a turnover. And now it's stolen back as Mishuwood stole it. Holst stole it back and laying it up. Missing the shot there. Poland put back by you-know-who. Schlobaum is good. And what has he scored? 9 straight points?
Yes.
Or is there a break in between?
No, he scored the last 11.
Okay, the last 11. Sorry about that. I missed 2, and that's a turnover there by Erskine Academy. Subs for the Eagles. Jason Marable's coming in. And also in is Landon Hayden.
Yeah, because Gibbs hit the first 3, and Schlobaum scored the next 11.
That's pretty good.
That is darn good.
All right, up top now, it is Darren Flagg. As far as we know, not related to Cooper Flagg.
That name will carry some weight in Maine regardless.
Here is Schlobaum. Schlobaum harassed there by Marable. Gets it away on the baseline. Flagg goes in. He lost the ball. It was tied up. And it's picked off in there by Cam Coots. Coots, the 6'7 junior, some size and length in there for Erskine Academy. On the pop out up top, Marable. Marable right side, Hayden. Hayden stops. Hayden goes up. Hayden gets blocked from behind by Henderson. And he and Henderson go at each other, a pair of zeros, which will get you nothing in a card game because there's no such thing.
A good recovery there defensively because that was a nice move.
All right, Hayden to inbound it. Pass outside to Marable. Marable jump step, big time, goes up and hits. It's 14-9.
I was say, how about that jump step, getting every part of that.
It's crunch time. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. 1:45 to go in the first, 14-9 in favor of Leavitt. Baseline pass left corner right through the hands of Flagg. A turnover by Leavitt.
I remember from the MCI game, Mike, Marable had some nice post moves. Came in and gave him some good minutes in the first half.
Pass over to Marable. This is DeAndre Marable. Not a Hayden. Hayden in trouble. Whipped it away to Brand. Brand, baseline, goes to Marable, and Justice Marable hits. So Marable off the bench has been a spark. It's 14-11. Here's Schlobaum. Schlobaum. Shut off, foul line left, whips it back outside for Holst. In three-point land to Flagg. Flagg to Henderson, now to Schlobaum. Schlobaum, they're keeping him away from the basket at least, and we've got a whistle and a foul out front on DeAndre Marable.
I get a hand check there. Credit to Justice Marable, Mike, because he's also come in and took Schlobaum, gotten a little physical with him and kept him out of the paint.
All right, Jacob Gibbs back in the game for Leavitt. In fact, they changed everybody except for Schlobaum. Pass goes into Morin. Cooper Morin, pretty tall himself, pretty lanky. Hands it off on the cut to Meisner. Riley Meisner back outside for Gibbs. Meisner we saw play quarterback some for Leavitt. Not a Morin. Under a minute to go, 52 seconds left in the first. Here's Schlobaum. Stops and pops from the right elbow. Man, does he have a great jump shot that has a lot of arc on it, 16-11.
High release, too, so you can't defend against it.
It's hard to block. I don't have heights on him, but he's got to be, 6'1", 6'2"? All right, in the backcourt, Brand problems. Brand got it ahead now to DeAndre Marable. Marable back to Brand, picked off. Gibbs with a layup, and he hits, and he got fouled. What do I always say? If you're going to foul him, take him down and don't let him score.
Don't let it be an and one. To answer your question, Mike, you take a look at Schlobaum standing next to Coots there. If Coots is every part of 6'7", he's got to be 6'4".
Okay.
Morin's
right.
not short either.
You're right. Mason Henderson comes in and Schlobaum out with 25 seconds to go. And at the line here is Jacob Gibbs trying to finish off a conventional three-point play, and he does not. Rebound tapped around, loose, Marable right there. We've got a held ball or a foul. The arrow was in favor of Leavitt, but they get a foul called on Erskine Academy. The Eagles are over the limit. So right back of the line here is Jacob Gibbs. So Gibbs will shoot 2, 18-11. Leavitt by 7. Shot is good. 19-11.
All 19 points, Mike, scored by the two guys you and I highlighted for Leavitt, Schlobaum and Gibbs.
The lead is 8. The lead is 9. 20-11. This is the largest lead of the night for Leavitt. 17 seconds left. Here's Brand. Brand, guarded by Gibbs. Brand gets it down low for DeAndre Marable. Clock at 7. Marable, right elbow. Jump pass on the elbow there to Coots, and he's called for traveling.
I think big guy just not in a position he wants to be in, handling the ball away from the basket.
Yeah, especially with the clock running like that. You want him to be able to be a little more deliberate. 2.2 to work with. The deep pass, it got down to Meisner. This will count if it goes. It does not, and that's the end of the first quarter. Score after 1 from Erskine Academy in South China. The Leavitt Hornets 20 and the Erskine Academy Eagles 11. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on the place for local sports, The Score.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Hermit and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Hermit location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
How about we reverse course? It's Leavitt 20, Erskine Academy 11, and our first quarter breakdowns brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. 9-point lead for the Hornets at the end of one, 20-11. In fact, this is their largest lead. Erskine Academy got out to a 5-3 lead, and then Schlobaum took over. The big guy, Colin Schlobaum, took over, scored 11 straight points at one time. So he has dominated the first quarter, and our first quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan.
I don't know how to defend against him. He's legit 6'4", 6'5", got a high releasing shot, and there doesn't seem to be a shot on the court he can't make.
Tough for sure. Gibbs with the inbounds pass. Gibbs guarded by Apple to Schlobaum on the right. Schlobaum up top to Keegan Rennie. Now to Meisner. Meisner curls around, foul line, jump step, goes in, runner, bank, no, rebound is cleared by Blodgett. One and done. Here is Mishu. Wyatt up the right, pulls it back, goes on the right corner to Apple. Apple, bounce pass, back to Mishu. Now Blodgett coming out, didn't get him the ball. Trying to post him up there, they whip it over left corner. In the corner, Hayden did not take the three. Now he gets it back there as he got a return pass from Fanjoy. Now Blodgett. Now Hayden. Now Blodgett. Blodgett kicks it over left side to Fanjoy. Fanjoy brings it back out front. Mishu open for 3. Spins it up there. No good. And the rebound, Schlobaum. Schlobaum dribbles away from the pressure and hands it off to Jacob Gibbs. 20-11. Leavitt by 9. They have the basketball. 6:50 to go in the first half. Schlobaum pops out. Foul line right, up top to Rennie. Rennie on the left for Gibbs, or check that on the left for Meisner now to Rennie. Now to Schlobom on the right. Schlobom in three-point land, hands it off to Morin. Morin on the weave to Gibbs. To Schlobom. Schlobom hesitates, now back to Gibbs. Now they swing it, Rennie. Into the corner for Meisner. Meisner, elbow. Meisner goes down low. Rennie kicks it back outside. Back to the left side to Meisner for three. No good. Tapped around. Comes down to Abel. And Emmett Apple, that is, has the basketball. Emmett over the timeline. Stops. Whips it on the right side for Hayden. Hayden to Blodgett. To Hayden, the Landon's play pass. Now inside the Landon. Blodgett goes in. Put that ball up there, big guy. He did. Keep it upstairs. Don't bring it down to your belly like that.
Be big.
And the rebound to Schlobom. Schlobom backs in. Schlobom shut off, and a foul called on Erskine Academy.
Now they're going to get a reach here. Schlobom turned. And here for Leavitt now, obviously Erskine going to send that double team early, so you got to find someone to take advantage of some space.
All right, coming out for Leavitt, Gibbs and Meisner. Back in, Dane Cabral. And also back in is Poland. Here's Schlobom. Hands it for Cabral. Goes left side for Poland. And a push there on Cooper Moore. And tonight's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn, with over 40 academic degrees and certificates to choose from, one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Your future begins now at cmcc.edu. On the inbounds pass here, Cabral got it in. The shot by Morin, no good. The rebound tapped around. Here's Fanjoy. Erskine Academy needs a hoop. It's been a while. 20-11. They trail by 9. Blodgett, right side, open three ball from the right corner. No good by Landon Hayden. The rebound is easily cleared there by Poland. Excuse me.
Blodgett lucky enough to get called for an over the back there, too.
Schlobom stops, pops, foul line. No, that one was off. Rebound by Blodgett. Blodgett, outlet pass to Mishu. Mishu over the timeline to Fanjoy. Back to Mishu. Mishu over the defense to Hayden. Hayden baseline, wide open pop there. No good by Fanjoy. The rebound right to Poland. Here comes Brody Poland. Stopping, popping Cabral way off. That looked like one of your 15-foot jump shots.
Ouch.
And the rebound here's Mishu. Mishu right side. That's tipped out of bounds. The question off whom? It is off Leavitt.
This one sure ground down to a hold. It was 20-11 at half. It's 20-11, 4:47. Excuse me, at the end of one.
Right.
20-11 here, 4:47 to go in the first.
We played 3 minutes and 13 seconds, no points. 20-11 Leavitt. Apple lost it. Lead for Poland. Poland had it get away from him, and then Mishu in haste trying to get it, could not keep it in bounds. It'll stay with Leavitt.
So you're going to be real tough to put together a second quarter breakdown. This keeps
right.
going.
What happened, and that's nothing. Cabral. Excuse me. Still finishing up this cold. Here's Poland. To Schlobom. And
player control foul.
An offensive foul was called there, and it was called on Keegan Rennie.
Oh, yeah. Good look from the Mid-State Machinist replay. He was set, and then as the ball handler came around, he stepped into it.
All right, Erskine Academy ball. Here is Mishu. Mishu drives to the elbow. Left corner, Hayden for three. It is short. Rebound, he follows his own shot, tips it out. We get a whistle, though, as it came right to Wyatt Mishu. And in the rebounding action, a foul on Erskine Academy. Tomorrow night, Camden Hills boys at Meso. Game time 6:30. You can watch it, centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, YouTube at Central Maine Sports.
That's going to be a good one.
Sure is. Here's Poland. 20-11 still. It's been 20-11 since the end of the first. Schlobom. At the top, got a pick. Hesitation dribble. Runner blocked by Blodgett. And out of bounds there off Gavin Fanjoy.
Heck of a job here, Fanjoy. Excuse me, Blodgett gets the block. Fanjoy saves it. Unfortunately, Blodgett's momentum carried him out of bounds.
Lob back outside to Schlobom. He doesn't get blocked like that many times. Poland. Left side, Cabral fires for three. Nope, a little bit long. Rebound is cleared there by Mishu. Erskine Academy, really not a team that looks to run. Mishu spins in, foul line, runner on the way, in and out, back in again. He's living right, and finally, after 4 minutes and 15 seconds, we have points in the second. 20-13. Leavitt by 7. Here's Rennie. Over to Schlobaum. Schlobaum hands it off to Poland. Poland to Cabral. To Schlobaum. Back to Cabral. Back to Schlobaum outside near the logo. Cabral. Foul line right. To the top. To Poland. Poland from his hip there. His three is no good. The rebound is taken down by Emmett Apple. Mishu to Apple. In the corner for Hayden. Not a Blodgett. Blodgett turns. Powers it up and in. That's what you want from the big fella.
I think your Erskine Academy try and find a way to do a little bit more of that. Let Blodgett throw his weight around.
So a 30-second timeout taken by Mike Hathaway. 2:59 to go first half. It is Leavitt 20 and Erskine Academy 15. No, we're not going to break.
I was waiting for you to pause, the dramatic pause. It startled me. Yeah, again, I think you got some length, obviously, with Leavitt. We don't have heights, but from what you can see stacking up against the Erskine Academy, we have heights for on the roster. But Blodgett's got power. Find a way to go into him. If for nothing else, try and get the defense to collapse.
Yeah, so at least you've got options if that defense does collapse. But Blodgett did the job there. Kept the ball high, went to the basket, had an easy look.
And how about Mike? Schlobaum, 13 quick points. Justice Marble, who just checked in, did a nice job slowing him down, and he's gone awfully quiet since.
All right, here's Brody Poland after the 30-second timeout by Mike Hathaway. Poland over the timeline. Has it up top. Guarded by Mishu, works it over to Schlobaum on the left. Schlobaum reverses foul line left now to Gibbs. Gibbs to Schlobaum. Schlobaum to the foul line. He likes that spot right there, but he missed. The rebound run down nicely. Saved by Poland, but he threw it back in bounds off Henderson.
Just a little bit low, as you're going to see here. Henderson wasn't quite ready for it and got it right in the knee.
Right in the knee. All right, Blodgett out. And the big fella is replaced there by a bigger fella, at least height-wise, in Cam Coots, the 6'7 sophomore, 6'7 junior. Over the timeline, Mishu. Mishu goes down low, and it is saved there by Jackson Marable. And
they're going to reach here, I think, on Poland.
So Marable draws the foul there. And that is the second team foul on Leavitt, and the first on Poland. Here's Fanjoy to Mishu. Mishu a stutter step to the right. Now to the foul line to Fanjoy. Fanjoy jump pass in the corner for Coots, but a whistle before that. I didn't see the
Travel's
signal.
What they
a travel, okay. So traveling is called.
Close. That jump set, you always got to make sure the ref sees you dribble before you go in it, because that's 2.
Here's Poland. Poland right up the middle to Schlobaum on the right sideline. To the top to Henderson. Now on the left to Gibbs. Schlobaum in three-point land at the top. On the right, Poland. Poland floats it back outside to Schlobaum. Schlobaum, nothing there, goes to Gibbs. On the right to Poland. Poland on the left wing, back out front for Poland, or Schlobaum back to Poland. Poland at the front to Schlobaum, foul line left. Schlobaum, hesitation dribble, takes a trip to the right, goes in, a giant step there. He got stripped by Mishu, and it's stolen away by Erskine Academy, picked up by Justice Marable. Outside Wyatt Mishu, 20-15. It's a 5-point Leavitt lead. On the left sideline, DeAndre Marable. Marable to Fanjoy. Fanjoy fires and hits a 3 from the right wing. 20-18. By the way, we're in crunch time. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Final minute. The lead, which was once 9, is now 2, and Leavitt has incredibly not scored a point in the quarter. And they still haven't, as they missed there. And here comes Erskine Academy with a chance to tie it or take the lead. The shot no good. Rebound Mishu and a whistle. He's going to the line with a chance to tie it with 35.6 seconds to go.
Leavitt, Mike, on that last possession, Erskine Academy switched to a 2-3, and that bothered Leavitt, who's already offensively struggling. One thing, if I'm the Hornets, I'd look at is wherever Schlobom goes, obviously the zone sucked into him. Morin ended up being the guy taking advantage who doesn't want to shoot that, but if you put a shooter opposite of him, someone ought to get a good look.
Mishu at the line, hits 20-19. There have been 8 points scored in the second quarter, all by Erskine Academy. One more here for Mishu. No good, missed. Rebound tapped around. Cooch trying to save it, can't. It's going to go to Leavitt, 34.6.
That was Mishu's first miss, 5 for 6 from the line.
Here's Darren Flagg. Bringing it up, 30 seconds to go. Flagg over the timeline, they're going to wait. Flagg over there in the corner, right near midcourt. Cross court for Meisner. Now to Gibbs. Curls in the corner for Flagg, not a Schlobom. Now the jump step in by Meisner. He goes up and he gets called for traveling.
Actually, I think the ref threw up the charge signal.
Did he really? Okay. It is a charge. So it's a turnover by Leavitt with 7.8. And a chance for Erskine Academy to take the lead into the locker room with a basket. They got 7.8 to work with. Here's Mishu. Mishu runs it up. Mishu goes in, got fouled. Henderson fouled him, and he'll have a chance to put Erskine Academy in the lead with free throws.
Henderson was just content to run with Mishu. Mishu did a good job stopping, leaning in, and then using his body to create some space.
So 2 shots here for Wyatt Mishu, the 5'8" sophomore. Got it. We are tied. Mishu with one more. 1.6 seconds remaining. We want to box out here. He missed. And that's it. Schlobom with the rebound. And the Erskine Academy Eagles are able to pitch a shutout in the second quarter. The score at the break, Erskine Academy 20 and Leavitt 20. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. we've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, welcoming you back to Erskine Academy here in South China. Halftime of this one tonight, and the score is 20-20. And our second quarter breakdowns brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Headline: second quarter, Erskine Academy pitches a shutout.
Yep.
They did not allow a point in the second quarter. It was 20-11 in favor of Leavitt at the end of one. 9-zip in favor of Erskine Academy in the second quarter to get us to 20-20. There isn't anything else to say. You got shut out if you're Leavitt. And it's funny because the first time they met in Leavitt, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks ago, it was a cold second quarter that hurt Leavitt badly. Well, they went 0 for the quarter here tonight, so it might be a cold second quarter that does them in here again.
Well, and to your point, obviously Leavitt gets shut out, gets goose egg for the entire quarter, but we went almost the first half of the second quarter scoreless. Period.
I think it was 3-13, something like that.
Yeah, and then obviously Erskine Academy ends up winning the period 9 or winning quarter 9-0. I think the big thing looking at this, Mike, is that Leavitt's got to find a way, I think, to actually play defense that doesn't involve fouling because Wyatt Mishu ends up tying the game. He's got 8 points. He leads Erskine Academy. 6 of them are from the free throw line. And again, the fouls started to rack up there. 8 attempts in the total half. Not much more, 4 for 5 for Leavitt. But it just felt like down the stretch there, just a lot of whistles going against them and quickly got into the bonus. So for Erskine Academy, for an offense that's struggling, put them on the free throw line is not what you're looking to do.
No, and the offense for Leavitt in the first quarter was restricted to 2 people, namely Colin Schlobaum and Jacob Gibbs. And Schlobaum specifically did go cold in the second quarter. Plus, they weren't able to get him, other than a shot or two, to his spot on the floor or his spots on the floor. So that mattered as well. But the depth that the Leavitt Hornets thought they might have had, at least tonight anyway, has not come into play. And when you have been able to keep their 2 bigger guys in Gibbs and Schlobaum under wraps here in the second quarter, we've seen what happens, a 9-0 edge in favor of Erskine Academy.
Yeah, well, I think, I don't know, I think Erskine Academy obviously made a defensive adjustment. Justice Maribel, I think, was the first one that came out. He got physical with Schlobaum, just kind of kept him out of the paint. I think that started it. Erskine Academy got into a 2-3 zone for a stretch. That clearly bothered the Hornets. But, yeah, I mean, all 20 points in the first quarter scored by Gibbs and Schlobaum. They don't go scoreless in the second quarter, so that still remains the case. But I think Erskine Academy just basically saying, for the most part, we're going to face guard Schlobaum, and if anybody else can beat us, we'll adjust accordingly. And in the second quarter, the Hornets didn't have anything.
Our halftime show is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, online at hammondlumber.com. We have 3 more games this week. We've got a single basketball game tomorrow night, then a doubleheader of hockey on Saturday. The basketball game tomorrow night, boys, Camden Hills taking on Meso at 6:30. Double dip of boys hockey Saturday in the afternoon. It is Coney and Presque Isle at 1 from the Thomas College Ice Vault. In the evening from Jack Kelly Rink at Colby College in Waterville. Winslow, Gardner, Waterville, Lawrence taking on the Messalonskee Eagles. 7 o'clock, all of those games on CentralMaineSports.com, 1160thescore.com, and the YouTube channel of The Score at Central Maine Sports. You want to run down the numbers, AJ?
You got it, buddy. So, leading scorer in the game, no surprise, Colin Schlobaum. He has 13. All 13 of them came in the first quarter. On the others, and then Gibbs has 7, so that's all 20 of their points. And then for Erskine Academy, Mishu leads the way. He's got 8, 6 of them from the free throw line. He's 6 of 8 from the line. Second leading scorer is Blodgett. He's got 5. I think Erskine, his 2-pointer in the second quarter came from post move, something I think I'd look at going forward for them. And then numbers, 12 to 11 rebounds, Erskine Academy, which is after a 9-5 quarter. They got on the boards a little bit better. And then turnovers tied 6-6.
All right. So we've got a game tied at the end of the first half, a game that had Leavitt up by 9 at the end of 120-11. They got shut out in the second quarter. Who could have seen that coming after the first quarter that Gibbs and Slowbaum had, but they did get shut out. So 20-20 our score. Leavitt and Erskine Academy are set for third period action. It's coming up right after this on The Score.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Hi, this is Mike Perkins from KMD Driving School. I've been instructing your children in driver's ed for years. We're accepting new students for the fall and winter classes. Let the professionals teach your children. Call 465-4835. Sign them up for KMD Driving School. New classes begin every 3 weeks. Call 465-4835, 465-4835, or visit us online at kmddrivingschool.com. The journey begins with us. KMD Driving School.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
After the game, we'll pick our score player of the game, and it is done, of course, based on scientific voting.
None of that baloney where Ichiro Suzuki's not a unanimous Hall of Famer. None of that garbage.
Exactly. We will select our score player of the game. Said player will get themselves the Fabulous Score T-shirt from Joseph's Sporting Goods on Kennedy Drive in Waterville and the Score Player of the Game keychain. We are set to go. Putting it into play is Jacob Gibbs. It is Poland, Morin, Rennie, Gibbs, and Slowbaum. And for Erskine Academy, Fanjoy, Studholm, Mishu, Apple, and Blodgett. And nice move there by Jacob Gibbs to try to steal the second inbound pass, but the referee didn't go for it.
Yeah, never knock the hustle.
Got to try. Here is Mishu, baseline left side. Coots, or check that, it is Studholm for three, no good. That was way off the rebound, Gibbs. Gibbs the outlet to Slowbaum. Slowbaum running, goes under, up, no. That was way off, and that's out of bounds. Off Leavitt. It will be Erskine Academy's ball, so the Leavitt Hornets still haven't scored since the first quarter.
And on that shot, Mike, credit Blodgett. Blodgett planted there, so Slowbaum goes through him. It's going the other way anyway, and then he alters the shot.
Mishu to Blodgett, back to Mishu. Mishu drives, runner, no. Rebound tapped around, out of bounds, off Blodgett.
Tell you what, Mishu just ducking his head down. He tucked that thing in like a running back as he was going to the hoop.
All right, here comes Leavitt. Cooper Morin. On the right to Gibbs, back to Morin. Morin holds it up top, foul line left to Rennie. Back to the top to Poland. Now to Gibbs. To Poland on the elbow to Slowbaum. Shovel outside to Rennie for three, no. Rebound is out of bounds off Erskine Academy. So it'll be a Leavitt ball.
I don't know how much Erskine plays this 2-3 zone, Mike. If Leavitt's quick enough, someone's going to get a three because they're really sucking the top of that zone down.
Pass on to Slowbaum. Slowbaum goes up, no, and there's a foul called by the back official. And Slowbaum's going to the line, so a chance to break this long scoring drought, which has lasted more than a quarter. The last time Leavitt scored was late in the first quarter.
Yeah, by my count, 18 seconds left in the first.
So Colin Slowbaum hits, and their long national scoring nightmare is over. 21-20. Slowbaum ready for shot number two. Foul was on Landon Blodgett. Got them both. 22-20, Leavitt back on top. They lead by 2, stolen. Gibbs over to Poland. Poland up, got it.
First 2 points not by Gibbs or Schlobaum.
There's quite a number as well. Touchdown pass for Apple, under, up, and in, and a foul. What do I always say? If you're going to foul him there, make him miss.
Especially because Rennie just gave him a little shove.
Yeah,
I mean,
why bother? Put a big shove on him.
Just let him go.
Yeah, or that. Free throw is good. 3-point play, 24-23. Just over a minute gone in the third. Here's Poland. On the left for Rennie. Right side, Gibbs for 3. High arcing shot is good. 27-23. Both of these teams really need heel points. Right now, Leavitt is in line for a prelim game, a home game, but Erskine Academy is on the outside, not far, but they're on the outside looking in at number 13 in the latest heels. Outside Mishu. Inside, nice pass to Fanjoy. Fanjoy turns, he traveled. Got the shot to go down, but he walked before then.
The turnovers were 6-6 in the half. 2 quick ones here for Erskine.
So, turnovers not a factor. That wasn't the reason for the offensive futility. It was just offensive futility.
Just off it, yeah. Yes.
That's all. Gibbs over to Poland. Brody Poland to Gibbs. Schlobaum floating at that foul line area in the zone. Goes left side. Poland for 3. Got to hit it. He does. Only way to loosen it up. 30-23. Leavitt on top by 7. Their largest lead has been 9. Weaving through the defense, Mishu. Mishu hooks a pass over to Apple. Apple to the elbow. Now brings it back outside. Goes to Fanjoy. Fanjoy slapped away there by Gibbs. Jump pass over on the right, and it's tipped, and it's stolen by Gibbs. Gibbs, a jump step goes in. He got wrapped up, and that's what you do right there. Exactly what Parker Studholm did. Wrap him up.
He ain't making that shot.
Right. Tip of the chapeau to Parker Studholm.
He's clearly listening to the broadcast. No, Mike, as I said, right, Schlobaum working that free throw line. Erskine Academy obviously paying him a ton of attention, so if someone can hit shoulder threes, they're going to be open.
Jacob Gibbs at the line, the sophomore. Just hit a 3. Misses the free throw. All right, 2 subs coming in. Landon Hayden and Justice Marable. Studholm checks out.
To say, unfortunately for Studholm, that was his 3rd foul.
Yeah. Also out is Fanjoy. One more here for Gibbs, trying to salvage 1 free throw. Dips, shoots, hits. 31-23, Leavitt by 8. Hornets with some pressure, lost out of bounds by Mishu. That was caused there by the defense of Schlobaum.
That just pressure. Mike, one of the other things we'll have to ask Coach Donner later that we didn't talk about, changing the lineup. Carter Ulmer is in street clothes, who was a start of the season for Eagles. Just wanted to note that.
Yeah, he never mentioned it in his notes either. But Ulmer, has been, and that is out of bounds. Okay.
Yeah, Schlobaum stepped on the baseline on the drive there. But, yeah, he didn't mention it in his notes, and I was curious because he was started at the beginning of the season, and I saw him over there. He's in street clothes.
Yeah, Ulmer, 6'2 sophomore, real key contributor. So that certainly hurts. All right, in the back, Hayden. Over to Brand. Brand away from the pressure. Over to Hayden. Hayden right side, baseline Apple. Apple goes up, a lot of contact, offensive foul called. Taking the harm there, Keegan Rennie. And a player-controlled foul is called.
Good call. I think Rennie's camped out there. I think that's absolutely the right call. 5 turnovers for the Eagles already.
Here comes Brody Poland, just in the half of the game.
Just in this quarter.
Okay. Rennie back out front for Poland. Now over to Rennie. Rennie on the baseline. Bounce pass back out to Schlobaum. Jump step inside. Shovels outside to Gibbs. Gibbs baseline right corner. Morin for 3. Knocks it down. 33-23. Largest Leavitt lead of the game.
Ain't hurt if you're big and hit one of those.
Loose ball stolen by Morin. Morin goes under. And a reverse layup is good. And a timeout, you would think, it's got to be coming from Mitch Donner. Hasn't been called yet. The lead is 12, 35-23. Baseline Justice Marable over the defense, right side, Brand for three. That'll negate the necessary timeout I mentioned.
He took it anyway.
Take it now, okay. So he takes the timeout after the three was made. And let's see, it is a full timeout. We'll take it to 4:17 to go in the third. The score from South China is Leavitt 36, Erskine Academy 26. This is high school basketball on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way. Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
Back underway here at Erskine Academy in South China after the timeout by Erskine Academy. It is a Leavitt basketball 10-point game, 36-26. A three by Gibbs, no good. Rebound tapped to the foul line, out of the chute is Apple. Lead for Hayden, he lays it in, and a foul! Landon Hayden beat everybody down the floor. Nice pass from Emmett Apple for the layup and one.
And again, don't go for the chase down. You're probably not going to get it.
So Landon Hayden, the 5'10 senior, at the line. Trying to finish off a conventional three-point play. Missed. Rebound Henderson. Henderson. Bounce pass over on the left side for Trent Holst. Just came in. Holst, a sophomore. Now Poland out front. Schlobom is on the right sideline as we speak. Henderson with it. Back to Poland. Poland trying to hand it to Henderson. Henderson, instead it's Cabral. Got a Schlobom. Schlobom. Man wide open. He couldn't get the ball to Holst. Holst had a layup. After that double team, now on the sidelines, Poland. Holst on the weave to Schlobom. Between the legs. On the right side to Holst. He didn't even look at it. Now Schlobom, and we get a foul off the ball. And who's the foul on? It is going to be on Justice Marable.
Wow. I got to be honest. We show the mid-state machines replay. Not much on it. I think a big-time bailout for Leavitt there. To your point, Holst had some good looks there because Schlobom draws a crowd. You just got to pull the trigger.
All right, putting it into play after the foul, Cabral. Schlobom. Schlobom. Goes out front to Poland. Poland puts it on the floor over to Cabral. Cabral back to Poland. And that's traveling there on Trent Holst.
Yeah, he wanted to go to Schlobom, but Schlobom had turned to him and started cutting.
Leavitt looking very hesitant at the offensive end. Don't look sure of themselves at all, no matter who it is. All right, over the timeline here, Wyatt Mishu. Mishu, jump pass to Hayden, back to Mishu. Mishu over on the right to Fanjoy. Fanjoy to the foul line to Coots. Coots goes in, the runner, no. Coots keeps it alive. Coots got pushed. And we've got a foul here on Leavitt.
As my father told me once upon a time, can't teach tall.
Nope. And he is tall, 6'7".
That's Poland's third foul.
So Poland in foul trouble. Henderson comes out of the game. Holst comes out of the game. Poland will stay in. All right, Wyatt Mishu. We got a discussion here going on with two Leavitt players and the official. Now that's all squared away. Lob back outside to Marable. Marable on the weave to Hayden. Hayden to Marable. 36-28, Leavitt by 8. Driving left side, Fanjoy. Fanjoy can't use it, got pushed there by Rennie. Now it's Marable for 3, no good. Rebound, all down by Hayden. Back outside, the 3 no good by Mishu, all the way back out to Marable. Another opportunity here for Erskine Academy. In the right corner, now it's foul line right, Mishu. Back in the right corner for Fanjoy. Fanjoy holds. Fanjoy back to Mishu. Mishu way over the defense to Hayden. Hayden baseline against a double team, tried to get it to the cutter there, Marable, but in the way was Schlobom. Ends up loose, and it's picked up by Brody Poland coming down to crunch time here. In fact, we are in crunch time. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Outside, Cooper Morin. Over to Poland. Poland to Schlobom. Schlobom had a great first quarter and not much of anything since. Outside 3, Poland, no. Rebound, Carter. Check that. Rebound by Justice Marable. To Mishu. To Fanjoy. To Hayden. To Mishu from the waist. 3 is good. He's got that low delivery, and he knocked it down. 36-31.
A few steps behind the line on that one.
The lead is 5 for the Leavitt Hornets. Schlobom on the right for Poland. Poland to Schlobom. Fakes left, goes right. Shot off by Fanjoy. Now Poland over to Schlobom. Zone defense has mystified these Leavitt Hornets. There's that high arcing jumper, and as soon as I say that, Schlobom nails one.
His first field goal since the first quarter.
Incredible. 38-31. We're down to 40 seconds to go. Crunch time is here. Driving Mishu. All the way back outside to Coots. Coots open, fires in and out. Big guy couldn't buy it there. Morin with the rebound. 27 seconds to go. Poland. On the right for Cabral. Clock now at 15. Here is Colin Schlobom, the sophomore, and off the ball, we have an offensive foul called on Leavitt.
I think it's the second time. They have the into the second quarter. I think they had a moving screen. And big one, Mike. It was Poland, his 4th.
All right, so he is now out of the ball game. Back in comes Jacob Gibbs, also Trent Holst coming back in, and Riley Meisner makes his first appearance of the second half. So it is an Erskine Academy ball, 12 and a half seconds left to go. Schlobom sits for the final 12 and a half. It's Donner with a quick word with his team.
I think he sat briefly in the second quarter.
All right, here comes Mishu. Clock at 7. Wheels around to pick. In the right corner, it's Marable for 3. No, he missed everything. The rebound pulled out of there by Morin. Fires it down way short. And that is the end of the third quarter. Score at the end of 3. The Leavitt Hornets 38 and the Erskine Academy Eagles 31. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day 1. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our Score crew back here live. Erskine Academy in South China. Our third quarter breakdowns brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partners since 1984. 20 all at the break. Third quarter, advantage Leavitt. They outscored Erskine Academy 18-11 in the third quarter. Their lead did get.
There's money in your unwanted medal.
Did get up, that is, to, I interrupted myself there, to
Sorry.
as much as 13 at one point in time, 36-23. 7 points is where it is right now. Third quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan. All right, ready to go in the fourth, and Schlobom will stay on the bench.
Yeah, Leavitt, they've scored in bunches, but then when they don't score, they do not score.
Keegan Rennie inbounds to Gibbs. Against this 2-3 zone. Gibbs out front. On the right to Rennie, back to Gibbs. On the swing, left side to Meisner. Up top to Gibbs. To Rennie, almost threw it away. Almost stolen there by DeAndre Marable. Now Gibbs. Now back out front again to Gibbs. Gibbs on the right to Rennie. They go over the defense to Meisner. This zone has absolutely mystified them.
Now, I don't think Leavitt's necessarily in a hurry either.
Foul line right, Rennie. Jump pass right corner. The shot is up and no good by Cooper Morin for 3. Rebound is cleared by Mishu. Mishu on the push, pulls up. Hooks a pass up top to Fanjoy. Fanjoy on the elbow, laid it off baseline. Brand for 3, no. Rebound, tapped around. Nice work by Fanjoy to keep it alive. He comes away with it. Here's Brand. Brand on the right to Marable. This is DeAndre. Marable to Mishu. Foul line to Coots, almost stolen by Morin. Right back to Mishu. Mishu goes up, gets nailed. And he's going to the line.
I think that qualifies for a little accidental offense, doesn't it, Mike?
Yes, sir.
And again, Leavitt got to find a way to play defense without fouling.
At the line here, Wyatt Mishu. He has spent a lot of time there tonight.
Yeah, this will be free throw attempts numbers 9 and 10.
What is he?
He is 6 for 8, now 7 for 9.
7 for 9. He's gotten the job done. And here's Slowbomb coming back in, coming out Holst.
I think Coach Hathaway almost using that like a media timeout and then an actual timeout here from the Hornets.
Yep, he takes a timeout. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. 6:49 to play. 38-32 Leavitt. Gives us time to tell you tonight's game presented by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. The dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online. cmautogroup.com. That's cmautogroup.com.
And this one, it's Erskine Academy, I think, can they stay locked in defensively? Because Leavitt, again, they're on verge of just another scoring drought, but Erskine Academy hasn't really taken advantage of those at times. The second quarter, obviously, but we had almost 4 minutes scoreless in that of both teams.
Yeah. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, the lady who was manning the ticket booth on the way in stopped me and said, "Are you guys live streaming the game?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Where is it?" And I said, "Central Maine Sports on YouTube." She goes, "Oh, my mother is watching and will want to watch in Florida. She has a grandson playing for." I have no idea who it is, though.
The number of people who actually watch the live stream from Florida is a significant amount.
Yes,
we're very popular there.
So, grandmother of an Erskine Academy player in Florida who's watching. Hi, Grandmom,
Shout
whatever
out.
your name is. We're glad to have you with us tonight
Erskine
from Florida.
Grandma.
Erskine grandmother. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get into Nana or Meme or Grandma or whatever, Meemaw, whatever the case may be. Grandmother in Florida of an Erskine Academy player. Welcome. Here's Slowbomb, 38-33. Slowbomb outside to Rennie. Back to Slowbomb. Now to Gibbs. Gibbs for 3. It's up and in. 41-33. These teams both need heel points. Right now, Leavitt has a prelim spot. Erskine Academy has nothing. Here's Fanjoy on the pop-out. Boy, Landon Blodgett's been out a while.
Yeah, he has. Good call.
Might be time to get him back in and get some post play going. Mishu, and just beating it there was Mitch Donner calling a 30-second timeout because they were going to get whistled for a 5-second violation, so another timeout. It's a 30 again. We'll hang here with it. 5:53 to go in the fourth. 41-33 Leavitt.
Yeah, because you're talking about going back to this. But we know for sure our broadcast Saturday, our first hockey game, again, twin bill of hockey on Saturday, starting with Coney and Presque Isle at 1 at the Ice Vault. We know that one's going to be watched in Florida.
I have it on very high authority that the Clark family down in Florida will be watching that hockey game on Saturday afternoon.
And, I mean, I think not just them, a good matchup there.
Hey,
Again,
it's hockey weather in Florida, so you may as well watch
That's true.
It's snowing, so you may as well watch hockey while you're down there, right?
Yeah, no, but I will highly recommend, again, 1160thescore.com, centralmainsports.com. Our schedule to close out the regular season is loaded.
Oh, man, we've got some great games, including Coney Lawrence girls basketball, including Coney Messalonsky hockey. There's one more to go in that series.
Yep.
We've got some great games down the stretch. Find the schedule, centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, the Score's Facebook page. Also, centralmainsports.com and the Facebook page there as well. 41-33. Erskine Academy with the basketball. Mishu out of the timeout. A pick from Fanjoy, works to the right. Right corner, open Brand 3. Got it! Dominic Brand knocks it down. 41-36. If Leavitt was getting comfortable, they should not. Curling out front, it is Meisner. Meisner to Schlobaum behind a pick. Schlobaum, 5-point lead, 5 minutes to go. Gibbs inside, didn't take the shot, better get out of there. He was in the paint forever. Just barely made it out of there. Schlobaum, jump step, goes up. Whoa, won't go. Coots got there in the play just enough to disrupt. And the rebound up to Fanjoy. Fanjoy baseline, pulls up on a dime, rolls out. Rebound to Morin.
They had Brand open on the other corner again.
Schlobaum. Schlobaum to Gibbs. 41-36. Leavitt with the ball on a 5-point lead. 4:25 to go in the fourth. Meisner. Riley Meisner, foul line to Schlobaum. A quick bobble. Comes back away with it. Goes to Gibbs. He's got a pick there. Didn't take it. He went the other direction. Now to Schlobaum. Schlobaum on the weave. Morin. Goes by Meisner. Popping out up top. It's Rennie. Rennie goes. We've got all kinds of contact there, and drawing the foul on the play was DeAndre Marable as he drew the foul on Gibbs.
And I think that's a case. I think Rennie really.
Rennie.
Yeah, Rennie really wanted to just drop his head and go, and Marable did a good job hanging out there. That's Rennie's fourth.
All right, Landon Blodgett in. We were calling for him, and now he is in with 3:56 to go. Dominic Brand's coming out. Back in Parker Studholm as well. Erskine Academy with the ball. They need this victory for heel points. Here's Wyatt Mishu to Blodgett. Blodgett holds, hands it off on the weave to Fanjoy. Fanjoy, foul line, kicks it left side, Studholm. Now to Blodgett, now to Mishu. Mishu goes behind the back, takes it back outside, out near the logo. Over on the right to Apple. Apple to Blodgett, fouled from behind by Cooper Morin.
Tell you what, you'll see here on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay, definitely a foul, but man, they are battling more and trying to do everything to keep Blodgett out of the paint.
3:31 left in regulation, 41-36 Leavitt. It's an Erskine Academy ball on the baseline. Mishu lobs it back out deep to Apple. To Studholm. Foul line left, it's Fanjoy. Fanjoy underneath back door. It's knocked out of bounds, and it's out of bounds there off Henderson. Trying to hit Apple through the back door.
See if they do the same play. They miss Studholm wide open on the backside for a three.
All right, Mishu to inbound it. Near side of the basket as we look at it. Mishu out deep to Apple. Apple shovels off Studholm. On the sideline, way out deep near the logo now, it is Fanjoy. No need to be in a hurry. Find your shot. Mishu, foul line right to Fanjoy. They're trying to get Blodgett post up. He is doubled. Going in, Fanjoy muscles it up. No good. Rebound corner. It's Mishu. Hooks the pass out to Studholm. Another opportunity here for Erskine Academy. A foul on Leavitt. That'll be the last foul that they have to give.
That is a big one because it's free throws the rest of the way for the Eagles.
And meantime, Erskine Academy has 4 fouls to play with, just for the heck of it.
Something to watch for, Mike, though, if they want to get in the free throw game later.
Fanjoy to put it into play, into Blodgett. Blodgett to Apple. Apple, foul line, shut off, goes over on the bounce pass to Studholm. Studholm picks it up, out near midcourt, goes to Fanjoy. Clock down to 2:35. Blodgett behind to pick. Fanjoy, 3-ball from the wing, no good. Rebound hauled down by Henderson. Henderson is fouled on the play by Studholm. With 2:29 left, obviously we're a long way from shots for Leavitt. 3 more fouls to give by Erskine Academy. 2:29 on the clock.
If you're Erskine at this point, you probably want to cut in the foul deficit a little bit in case you have to get to that. So if you get beat, don't give up shots, take the foul.
All right, the touchdown pass to Schlobom. He is shut off. He goes to the basket. Goes up, got blocked by Studholm, but fouled by Studholm. And going to the line is Colin Schlobom.
That's also Studholm's fit, so his night's done.
So he's out of here. Dominic Brand will come back in. So Parker Studholm used all 5 fouls. And here is Schlobom, normally very good at the line, to shoot 2. 41-36. The lead is 5. Schlobom ready. Dips, shoots. Got it.
Man, he didn't touch anything on the way down.
42-36.
He's 5 for 5 in the line. Here we're at, Mike, 2:26 here. He makes this. Both teams have scored 5 points this quarter.
This has been a rock fight. Schlobom hit the rim, but it still goes in. 43-36. It's a 7-point lead for Leavitt. Here is Mishu. Mishu trying to drive on Gibbs. Shut off by Gibbs. Gibbs blocked him. Gibbs gets a held ball on it. It will stay with Erskine on the arrow.
Nice job. You're going to see Mishu throw that head fake. Gibbs does get off his feet a little bit, but does a nice job staying planted to get the block and force the jump.
Mishu to put it into play. Lobs out to Landon Blodgett. To Fanjoy. Fanjoy circles around to the right in the corner to Brand. Back to Fanjoy. Fanjoy on the sideline. Fanjoy foul line right. Fanjoy to Mishu. Mishu drives, pulls up the shot, offensive foul. Drawing it there, Cooper Morin. He planted his feet, looked from the naked eye like he did.
Yeah, he got there. Good call.
Thank you. You saying good call to me or to the official?
You.
Okay.
I heard your analysis.
I figured.
Spot on.
All right, crunch time is here. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. And just as we say it's crunch time, we got a foul called here.
Mishu almost went for a piggyback ride as he got off his feet. And how about that, Mike? Very quickly, Erskine Academy's used up all their take fouls.
Yep, so each team has 4, so we're going to shoot the rest of the way. Rennie to put it into play, goes to Schlobom. Blows by Blodgett. Stops, goes in. That looked like it could have been a walk. Instead, it's a miss. I thought it was going to fall in, and Blodgett clears the rebound. Still life here for Erskine. 43-36. They need hoops. Mishu from downtown for 3. No good. Rebound right there, Rennie. Rennie over to Morin. Or check that to Poland. Poland is fouled at midcourt by Wyatt Mishu. 2 shots coming up here for Brody Poland.
And again, Erskine Academy towing a thin line here, but for the Eagles specifically, Mishu went from 1 foul to 4 in a hurry, and I think that's a big problem. Again, you're in kind of desperation mode, but he is their primary ball handler.
Yeah. Brody Poland, the sophomore point guard, at the line, first of 2. Got it. 44-36. It's back up to 8. This is as big as it has been. This actually ties the largest lead of the fourth quarter of 8. The largest lead in the game is 13 for Leavitt. Second one rolls in. It's 9. 45-36, $1:33 to go. We are officially in Clark's crunch time. Mishu to Brand. Loops it back outside to Apple. Right side Mishu. Corner Brand. Brand to the right elbow. Back to Fanjoy. They got to shoot the ball. Mishu tries to drive, goes up, got blocked, but he got fouled as well. It's all right if you're going to foul him as long as they miss.
At Erskine Academy, that's been the offense, is really just Mishu. Put your head down and try and get something up at the rim.
So at the line is Wyatt Mishu, who has spent a lot of time there tonight. How many attempts?
He's 8 for 10.
8 for 10 tonight.
So 11 and 12 coming.
He's good there. 45-37. All right, Landon Blodgett comes out. Justice Marable comes in. Gives him some more quickness to play defense. Second one by Mishu is good. He hits them both. 45-38. It's a 7-point lead for Leavitt. 1:08 to go in the ball game. In regulation anyway. Gibbs hit the support. How about that?
I was trying to follow that. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the mid-state machine instant replay. As we were following it, and magically it was not in the front court.
All right, it's okay to get the ball high, but so high that it hit what is a rod for the curtain that they use to split the courts up, and that brings a timeout.
Have you ever seen that?
I've seen it, but not at half court. I've seen people hit the support of the baskets.
Yeah.
And if you're of a certain age, you know, in the infamous Havlicek stole the ball play in 1965 in Philadelphia, it was Bill Russell inbounding the basketball that hit the support of the basket that gave the Sixers the inbound, which then brought on Johnny Havlicek stealing the ball.
Havlicek stole the ball.
Yes, that's that, and that's the context of which I've seen people hit inanimate objects off the court. It's always been the support, but never the curtain rod.
Continues our weird season, Mike, because let's not forget the other night, Denny Morin had a shot deflect and hit an HVAC system up in the ceiling.
Denny Martin, not Denny Morin. Wrong.
Sorry, Denny Martin.
Denny Morin wishes he could play hockey like Denny Martin. Our broadcasting sales buddy, outside Marable, 3-ball, front rimmed it. Rebound comes out, and going down after snagging that rebound was Mason Henderson, who I believe will get free throws. Denny Martin hit that. But every other time I've seen it in high school basketball, it has been the basket supports. But this is like if you're in the shower and you've got the soap in your hands and you want to throw it out of the shower and you hit the rod holding the shower curtain. That's exactly what happened here. Because this is a giant shower curtain here. At the line, Henderson front rimmed it.
Henderson makes this second attempt, Mike. It will be the first point for Leavitt not scored by a starter.
Interesting stat, Mason Henderson. And he doesn't. Rebound to Apple. Apple has it on the right.
You got to just shoot.
And quick timeout by Mitch Donner with 45.6 seconds to go.
I know you want to. I was just saying, I know you want a good look, but you just got to get one up.
It's a full. We'll take it two quickly here. 45.6 seconds to go. Leavitt in the driver's seat. It's the Hornets 45, Eagles 38. Back in a moment.
There's money in your unwanted metal. Clark Scrap Metals pays top dollar for any cars, trucks, or scrap metal that you want to get rid of. Stop over, we'll weigh it and give you a check. Got a big job that needs a major cleanup? We'll drop off and pick up one or more of our roll-off containers for residential or commercial work. And at Clark's, we crush cars. We travel statewide and offer fair prices. Locally owned for 3 generations, no one knows scrap metal like Clark's. In Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Online at clarkscrapmetals.com.
All right, so I say it's hot enough to baste a ham in here. Logan says it's sauna-like in here.
He's saying in the restrooms it's even warmer.
I haven't been to the restroom, so I'll take his word for that. But yeah,
it's
it is.
Well, it's again.
It wouldn't take long to work up a sweat. In fact, sitting here broadcasting, I'm working up a sweat.
Let's say it just
maybe too much information, but
continuing the stretch. South China faithful, they show up. We come to broadcast a sporting event. Plenty of Eagles fans make it.
Absolutely. This place is absolutely banged right out.
It is packed.
All right, Erskine Academy ball on the far sideline in front of their bench. Apple to put it into play goes to Mishu. They need a quickie. Mishu to Fanjoy. Fanjoy lost it. Scurries to get it back. Back to Mishu, taking way too much time. You need a shot. Marable puts up a shot, finally missed the shot. Rebound Poland. That's pretty much going to ice it. But they took 16 seconds to take one shot. You need a shot there within 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have any hope, you just got to get one up. And that, I think Leavitt went through some big-time scoring droughts here tonight. But the big thing is Erskine Academy just couldn't take advantage and struggled to find consistent offense of their own.
All right, at the line, Brody Poland, the sophomore. And he hits. 46-38. It's back to 8:29 ticks on the clock left. A grinding rock fight of a game, 47-38.
Yeah, for two desperate teams.
Brand, Fanjoy, shoot it. And he does from 3. Missed, front rimmed it. Rebound cleared there by Poland. Poland's gotten all the rebounds here in the last couple of trips and fouled over there Jacob Gibbs. And Gibbs will go to the line.
Well, for Leavitt, wasn't pretty, but much needed win as they try and climb out of the play-in, as it were, and get into the solid field of 8.
Yeah, I mean, right now they were at 9, and so you'd get a prelim home game, which is better than a prelim road game. It's always nice to play at home. Now they might move into the top 8, which means you get to the tournament. And that's what you're looking for. You don't have to play until it is time for the tournament. First shot, no good. Second one here for Jacob Gibbs. Got it. It's 10, 48-38. It would take not a minor miracle, but a major miracle. Here is Apple, 4-3. Got it. Take a timeout. Not going to do it. 48-41. They're going to let it roll. Gibbs back out to Schlobaum. They'll just run the clock out. Instead, Mishu won't let him do it. He fouls Schlobaum
and he'll
with
sit.
2.3.
That's his 5th.
So that's the end of it for Wyatt Mishu.
How about this, Mike? Schlobaum scores 13 points in the first quarter. He has 1 field goal since.
Wow. Hard to believe with the skill set he has and his 18-plus points per game average.
That's the crazy thing, is that he has a chance here to make points 20 and 21. But he has not made a field goal since the first, or excuse me, he has 1 field goal since the first quarter.
48-41, 2.3. This is a mere formality. It's a chance to pad the scoring total if you're Colin Schlobaum.
And again, this Leavitt team is super young. I think out of the starters, 4 of them are sophomores.
Free throw is good. 49-41, and he has a chance to get him to 50, and that would come despite not scoring in 1 quarter of this game legit in the second.
They only have as a team 1 field goal this quarter.
Second one rolls in. 50-41, and that is it. Into Brand. Clock runs out, and the Leavitt Hornets will have a happy bus ride home. Final score in this one, Leavitt Hornets 50, Erskine Academy Eagles 41. Our post-game show, including all of the stats and our score player of the game. Coming up, you've been watching and still are, in fact, watching high school basketball on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from sweats because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Hermon and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Hermon location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
All righty, Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here with our score crew. Post-game, Erskine Academy of South China. The Eagles win it tonight, the Eagles lose it tonight. The final, Leavitt 50 and Erskine Academy 41. Time for our fourth quarter breakdown, brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan. Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. A 12-10 advantage in the fourth quarter for the Leavitt Hornets as they were able to take a 7-point lead into the fourth. That lead got whittled down to as small as 5 on one occasion. That's as close as it got. Free throws the rest of the way, and the Hornets were able to hold off the Eagles and win it by a score of 50-41 in a game that personified the phrase rock fight. Our fourth quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. There aren't many games where a team doesn't score a point in an entire quarter and yet still wins. That happened with Leavitt tonight. They had 20 at the end of one. They had 20 at the end of two. They got outscored 9-0, 9-love in that second quarter. So a 20-11 game at the end of one was 20-20 at halftime. They won the battle of the third 18-11, won the battle just by 2 in the fourth quarter, 12-10.
Yeah, I mean, the difference in the game, Mike, is really that flurry the Hornets found at the beginning of the third quarter. They go on a 9-0 run before, Dominic Brand hit a three. That ended the run. It made it 36-26. And then I think, by my count, the closest that Erskine got, they got to 5 a couple of times, but they could never get much closer than that. But that flurry at the beginning of the third ended up being the difference in the game because Leavitt went through scoring droughts. The problem was Erskine Academy just couldn't find buckets while they had the Hornets kind of flummoxed.
Yeah, and for a lot of the game, the only way that Leavitt was able to stop Erskine Academy at the defensive end was by fouling them, but then Wyatt Mishu was making every free throw within sight, so he was able to keep them within sight, I guess is the best way to put it. Because, I mean, other than Slowbomb's 21, and a lot of that came from the line after his 13 of the first, there's a lot of points scored in this game from the foul line.
Yeah, actually, I could tell you. So we had 91 total points, right, 50-41. Leavitt scored 16 of theirs from the free throw line. Erskine scored 11, so out of 91 points, 27 of them come from the free throw line, so about a third.
Yep.
Yeah, so your point, yes. And for Erskine Academy, that was the problem. I mean, Mishu got to the line 12 times. He made 10 of them, so he made 10 of their 11 makes. He finished with 15. The problem is Apple and then Blodgett were the second leading scorers, and they were only able to put in 6. So Erskine Academy just couldn't find consistent offense beside Mishu basically getting to the free throw line.
We have a mystery guest who doubles as our score player of the game. We'll take a timeout. We'll mic him up. We'll come back and let you see who it is right after this. The final 50-41 Leavitt over Erskine Academy. Our player of the game coming up next.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Leavitt Hornets winning tonight on the road at Erskine Academy. They win it 50-41. Mystery guest is here. He's Colin Schlobaum, our score player of the game. Colin, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We call games like this rock fights. Yep. This was a rock fight. You scored 13 points. Did he have them in the first half or first quarter? First half? You had 13 in the first quarter. The whole team got shut out. I don't know if you knew that. You guys didn't score a point in the second quarter.
Yeah. No, we knew about the second quarter, and obviously it was a tough one for us. Couldn't get a shot to fall, and I think it shows a lot about our toughness and what we've worked on. That we were able to bounce back in that third quarter.
Yeah, when you play a whole quarter and don't score, you win the game, and you win it on the road. And both teams kind of playing with a little desperation because you're getting down to the nitty gritty. You're in a prelim spot right now. They're on the outside looking in. This game, you both needed the game.
100%. Yeah, we knew that coming in, and we knew we were going to be tough and not let anything shake us because it was such a vital game for us. So,
what did Coach Hathaway tell you guys at halftime that you can share with us after getting shut out on that second quarter and seeing that 9-point lead go away?
Yeah, we got to leave it behind us. And 16 minutes. We always talk about playing a full 32 minutes, and we play hard a full 32 minutes, but it can't always go your way for 32 minutes.
Yep.
So we talked about it's 0-0 because it was 20-20 halftime. It's 0-0 now. We need to win a 16-minute game. And I was really proud of my guys for coming out and doing that with me. So,
don't let it go to your head, but your coach in an email to me today was talking about the development of your game and how far you have come. You're averaging over 18 points a game. He really has put a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. What's been the difference in your game from this year to last year?
Yeah, big thing for me was just I got a lot of experience last year and kind of saw all the things I needed to work on because it was really hard last year as a freshman stepping into a varsity role, but also, really fun and all that. And so definitely hitting the weight room hard this offseason because I learned that I was not strong enough at all. And then
how tall are you? Because he doesn't have the heights on the roster.
I'm 6'2".
You're 6'2". Okay.
Yeah.
We had you 6'3". So.
Yeah. So, I gained like 25 pounds in the offseason. And then,
really?
Yeah.
So did I, but of course there was a different – no, I'm kidding.
Ate a lot of food, hit the weight room, and then I would just, going 3-15 last season, definitely don't want to repeat that. So I was very motivated to work hard and not let that happen again. And so just in the gym, any chance I could get all off season.
One last question for you, Colin. The high arcing shot you have, where did that come from? When did you start putting all that arc on it? There were a few that brought icicles down.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
No, I don't know. It's not on purpose. And I've talked to guys who have you really want to shoot at a 45-degree angle. And I think I'm beyond that. It's a high arcing shot, but just kind of how it goes off my hand. And I kind of think if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So.
Exactly. Don't mess with a good thing. Colin, thanks for the time, young man. Congratulations on the win. Enjoy the bus ride home.
Thank you very much.
Colin Schlobaum, our score player of the game. He's got a score T-shirt from Joseph Sporting Goods and the fabulous score player of the game keychain. 50-41, Leavitt over Erskine Academy. We'll wrap it up after this.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
All right, so onward we go to tomorrow night. It's Camden Hills and Meso. Boys action tomorrow night. Game time, 6:30 here on the score. Did you run down the final scoring? We're all set with that?
Real quick.
No, let's do it while we've got time.
Yeah, so I told you Mishu 15 for Erskine. He led them. 10 of them coming from the free throw line. Problem for the Eagles. Apple and then Brand tied for second with 6 points. They had 14 turnovers in the night, 11 for 14 on from the free throw line. On the other side, Schlobaum and Gibbs led the way for the Eagles. Out of their 50 points, the two of them combined for 36 of them.
Whoa.
Schlobaum, our player of the game, had 21. Again, 13 in the first quarter. As you said, 2 were from the line. And then he made just 1 field goal the rest of the way. 13 in the first. Obviously, the whole team scored scoreless in the second. He had 4 in the third and then 4 all from the line in the fourth.
All right, so as I said, Camden Hills Meso boys tomorrow night, 6:30. Double-dip hockey Saturday afternoon. Presque Isle Coney at 1. Waterville, Winslow, Gardner, Lawrence taking on the Messalonskee Eagles Saturday night at 7 from the Thomas College Ice Vault and Colby College Jack Kelly Rink, respectively. For the whole crew here, for Logan, for Alan, for AJ, Mike Violet saying goodnight from Erskine Academy in South China. Final score in this one, the Leavitt Hornets 50 and the Erskine Academy Eagles 41.
You've been listening to a high school sports presentation on The Score, brought to you by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, 201 Service Skowhegan, Flagship Cinemas, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service in Vassalboro, Assistance Plus, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, KMD Driving School, Kennebec Eye Care, Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, and by SBS Carbon Copy. Keep posted on what's coming up. Live video and audio of girls and boys high school hockey and basketball. All available at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. The place for local sports is Sports Radio 1160, The Score.